Bobby, and then we will get rolling here. Okay. All right, we are here. I just gotta check something real quick. Okay, where is Mr. Bobby? There he is. Hey, what's going on, Bobby?
Hey, what's up? This is an insane slate. I would advise everybody don't play too many lineups.
Wait, what happened?
Oh, everybody's out.
Wait, who? In the last 5 minutes? Wait, what happened?
Well, Towns was the most recent one. Obviously, Beal was a while ago. Pretty much all of Detroit.
Wait, hold on. What the hell's going on here? I missed it.
Yeah,
it's like 15 minutes ago. Hold on.
Update your projections. No, it's been like over the last hour and a half. It's been pretty.
Oh, okay.
Every 10 minutes or so, somebody.
All right, so I'll just wait.
Yeah, I'm going to be out of here definitely in 25 minutes or so because I can't try to do both of these at the same time. So pop in questions while you can because it is an insane slate and there are a lot of things to do. And I don't know. I don't know what to say. I can talk about the guys I'm using as of now. Just let me know when. I guess. Okay, so Karis LeVert became a great play because Brogdon and Sabonis are out, obviously too. So Miles Turner, thin play but viable. Probably don't need it. Wanamaker in play, actually probably a better play than he was because they really are down a number of bodies. Chris Duarte, a good play from that side of things. Hernan Gomez, still a great play. Jokic, still a great play. You're going to want at least one of these guys from Detroit probably. The problem is it's a bad matchup. They probably get blown out. It's hard to know what they're going to do in a blowout situation.
Who recently got ruled out for Detroit?
Killian Hayes, Saban Lee, Rodney McGruder, and Isaiah Stewart.
Oh, that's it? Oh, okay.
But they still have like 9 guys.
Goodness gracious. Okay.
Yeah, and the projections are doing a pretty poor job where I'm looking at updating.
That's all right. It's still 56 minutes. You know, there's literally it's like so funny. Like
it's not all right.
What's that?
Because I need to think through things. I'm not going through. I don't think these projections are going to be a joke, but I'd like to see them. But they're going to be wrong. And it really won't matter until we see starting lineups. I would say that if you're not, if you're not planning on being at your computer until 9.
What about so here are the guys that again I haven't updated anything yet, but I'm eyeballing. It looks though Trey Lyles is going to look like a good play.
I would say he's the thinnest of them all, but yeah.
I'm just reading what I have here.
Yeah, I'll just go along with one.
And then Corey Joseph is looking like he's going to be good. Then I'm talking about Detroit guys for now. Let me just see where I'm at here. And then Frank Jackson, Sadiq Bey, and
Diallo's the best of all of them.
No, I know that we talked about him already. Josh Jackson now.
I don't think Josh Jackson. Oh, maybe. Yeah, I guess you're right. Josh Jackson it probably is a Josh Jackson game now.
Yep.
They weren't going to have him. There was a report that he wasn't necessarily going to.
And of course, do not forget Jamorko Pickett.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah.
You're like, I have no idea who that is.
They have enough bodies at least, so they've got I would expect Garza to start for what it's worth, and I actually think Garza's probably every bit as good, maybe a better play than Lyles is.
I have a minutes projection of Hamidou Diallo of 44.5 minutes.
That's crazy. There's no way that's going to happen.
I have a minutes projection of Sadiq Bey of 44.5 minutes.
That's crazy too. Those are just crazy numbers.
Yeah.
They're probably going to get destroyed, but I mean,
yeah.
The best play on the slate is probably now, along with Hernan Gomez, Naz Reid. Brings up an interesting situation on Fanduel of whether you fade Jokic and play Reid. Reid is
one other thing that I forgot to mention when we were going over this earlier. I mean, you probably took this for granted because you knew whatever, but don't forget Hernan Gomez is freaking power forward eligible on Fanduel.
Yeah. And Naz Reid is power forward eligible on DraftKings.
All right.
So it's like there's your natural start. Naz Reid, I can tell you what, they haven't updated yet for me, but he's probably going to project to score around 40 fantasy points. No joke. And he's 4,200. Maybe it'll be 35.
The only thing that I tell you that I'm doing for sure is I have to protect my $500, and that I'm playing LeBron and DeJounte Murray in a big buy.
I don't know what this question is. It's PTOS question. What is that question?
PT. What is he saying? What's it? I don't have it.
I don't know what the question is. This PTOS. No idea.
It says, let me see. PTOS un emo. It's just one. You know what that stands for in Spanish? One emo.
Oh, these are so stressful.
Well, so but you got into the you're playing the.
Yeah, right now I currently have 700 left on the table in my main lineup.
Oh, I like that.
I mean, it's just I can't figure out a way not to. I keep trying to figure out. Oh, and Barrett was ruled out too, so all the Knicks guys are back.
Oh, okay. So needless to say, it doesn't seem like Frank Ntilikina is a strong play, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, you could do it. It's just I'd rather play the Joseph or the. I mean, it is core. If you want to look at a little bit of a narrative thing or a reason to try and separate, if you want to play Corey Joseph or a guy like Brad Wanamaker, Corey Joseph, at least this is the guy he played against in practice every day for 6 years. He was a part of that Raptors team, so there's something there. Maybe I can find some way. I don't know to kind of rank Joseph ahead because it does feel like a lot of body. It feels like Josh Jackson every time this happens to me, because it feels like it could go badly, and it feels like he could be the savior off the bench. So I actually think I'm going to have to make sure to get Josh Jackson into a lineup, and I don't think that's going to be a common thing unless he's starting, which I don't think is going to happen.
I think people are going to play him.
I think you're completely wrong. Look at all the other value. There's no way.
What's his price?
I'd be surprised if it doesn't matter if he was 2K. I think he still wouldn't get played. He's 3,500 with a definite DNP CD still possible, even with the 10 bodies they have.
That would actually be pretty cool if there was more kind of dynamic pricing. Like if it was not 3K a minimum, you know what I mean? If you do even less than that. Yeah,
that actually would. I mean, with the way things are these days, I think they would have probably started if it was always like this. I think that's how they would have started it.
I guess you also run the risk if someone gets ruled out, then all of a sudden you have a lock $500 guy or something like.
Yeah. So the only team to release their starting lineup is the Knicks, and they don't start till 7:30. But I really like. I mean, Dinwiddie is now one of the best plays in the slate, and that feels weird, but it's true.
Do you like him over?
Yes.
Okay.
Was it going to be Devontae Graham?
No, I was going to say Neto. But...
Oh, I don't think those are comparable. Yeah.
Okay.
I don't think Neto's in play. I don't think Holiday's in play. Their prices.
Holiday? No, you don't. Okay.
You just can't play. You can't. I could literally list off 60 guys who are going to project to be 6+X, and I'm not going to just risk it with the ones that don't have the ceiling. And while Corey Joseph may not seem like a guy with a ceiling, if that game remains fairly close, he's going to be around 30 most of the time, I think. I'm not surprised if we don't get people to join us today because this is really nuts. Sharif Cooper ruled out. Another one.
Sharif Cooper is ruled out. Okay. Let's see. Cyclist football game tonight.
Nice. Guys, dropping any questions for football or basketball? I'm going to be out of here soon. This is going to be nuts. I mean, this is really nutty.
Well, so the first game is at 7, right? What's the first game?
Both really important. New Orleans, Orlando, Houston, Indiana, and Atlanta, Philadelphia.
Okay.
And Kevin Huerter is supposed to possibly be back.
Is Embiid still in play?
Yeah, always. I mean, you got the money. You got the you can double. You can play Embiid and
I have, by the way, just based on aggregate or whatever, I have Naz Reid with a 30-point projection.
Yeah, it seems conservative to me, but it's fair enough. He's still going to be one of the best players on the slate. Plays in the slate.
Yeah,
it's a terrible matchup if they want to try and find a way around it.
I have him up there.
He's
considering the power forwards position, I mean,
yeah,
he's like really, really strong relative to the other guys in this position. Like the next best point per dollar guy, point power forward is going to be like that Trey Lyles guy that I mentioned, or Brissett.
Yeah, I kind of sadly still like Herbert Jones. I just can't bring myself to actually click that button.
Can I tell you something?
I do think Josh Jackson is going to start popping a little bit, but I don't know.
I have to change this, but until you gave me all that news, I was gonna still might do it. I was gonna have Herbert Jones my big lineup on DraftKings.
I had him in my big one on draft, or one of my big two.
Yeah,
but
I don't know if
I'm
I can
leave him in a couple little ones. I think there's still a ceiling there. This is so weird, though. I do like this Josh Jackson idea, though, and I think it will get some ownership. I think it'll get a little tiny bit of ownership, unless he's starting. If he's starting, then it's going to be a ton of ownership. But if he's not starting, it won't be.
Right. Maybe it's just a stupid play. Maybe it's just a DNP coach's decision and be done with it. I don't know.
I just think but if they're getting, I mean, why wouldn't they let him come in and kind of smash? It's one of the rare times. It's always been Jackson or Diallo. Maybe this is one of the rare times you can play both of them.
Yeah, I got to do some more Detroit stuff before I even do anything. You know, the other thing that I have to, well, I'll let everybody else just. I have to decide this for myself. This is more like a site discussion. Is I have to figure out the best way to inform people. Like when I update projections and stuff, I don't want to have to just go back in each time and say updated at a certain time, you know, whatever it is. It's got to be a better way.
But, yeah, I think there's got to be, but I don't know what I don't off the top of my head have the answer, I guess.
Yeah, I get it.
Frank Jackson is in officially, which is at least helps a little bit. Yeah, I'm not treading so lightly, but I'm still gonna. I am a little nervous about that not treading so lightly because this is a hell of a slate.
I will tell you, you know how you've seen obviously The Matrix 100 times, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so remember like at the end when he finally realizes that he's the one and he sees everything just kind of like in slow motion, right?
Yeah.
And then I'm telling you, I just have that freaking way about me today that I feel as though that it's all gonna just freaking hit me if I just chill and relax. And I'm looking at this, okay, 45 minutes, and it's gonna be like it's the ultimate hashtag plenty of time. And at like 6:46, it's just all going to come together, and it will all appear in front of me. And even though right now I literally have no idea what's going to happen. I just feel as though it's coming at me with such slow little pieces that, you know, just totally in there.
Apparently Herter was just ruled out again, so there goes that idea.
So, dude, I knew that. I just said that to myself. I bet your Herter is going to be ruled out within 30 seconds. And it just happened. So sick.
Can I get confirmation? Dunbar's usually pretty good, but I just want to make sure that before I change.
That Herter is ruled out? Okay, so
kind of
I wanted to ask you something else, maybe kind of offline. I wanted to show you something. I know that the answer is probably going to be we should do it. So on my own server, I want to show you this. Hold on a minute. So I'll pull this over. So this is my own server, my sheet server here, which nobody has, whatever it is. I actually subscribe in here to the Awesemo feed, which is basically just all like the updates just come piling in on here. And you could do it like for free. It's just like a code. It's like follow whatever. And if you wouldn't, I mean, we should probably just do that. Like put that in our server. So all these things come
I'm sorry, I can't look
in.
at what you're saying. I'm trying to catch up on everything. What are you talking about? What is it? Sorry, what? I can't see it either.
Don't worry about it.
No, say what it is because it sounded interesting. I just can't.
No, I'm just saying that Awesemo has this little code where if you want to get all the updates, you could just put it within your Discord server. And this is my own Discord server, my Sheets one. And I subscribe to it so that I can just look at my Sheet server and every bit of news just comes piling in here. And we should probably do the same thing. I just wouldn't want like road riders or other people to get mad. You know what I mean? Like if we just use the Awesemo one. So I'm probably, I don't know. We got to talk about that. RJ Barrett still needs more conditioning. Okay, that's what it says. So
to answer the question, Herter's out. So we got Herter out. Okay, that's good to know. The 6K viable utility at this point, I would say Kemba is probably your best bet on DraftKings, assuming that obviously it's only utility on DraftKings. Boy, this is a tough one.
See what these Detroit guys look like again. These look like good Detroits. Diallo, Bay, Lyles, Joseph, Frank Jackson, and then question mark Josh Jackson, right? That's the.
No, Josh, he's gonna. I mean, he should play now. He was out of the rotation, but he should play. They just don't have enough other bodies, so I would assume he's in.
Just got that look on him where it's like looks like he's always in a bad mood.
I love that. My favorite kind of a guy to play. But I'm definitely going to play some Josh Jackson. There's no way around it.
I will also say that probably going to be a high-scoring slate.
Should be. And there's enough different values that even if some bust, the other ones will probably get there. So
that's a good point.
You know. You can spend up. This is crazy. What a slate.
What happened?
This whole slate is just crazy.
What's annoying again is that the spend ups are at the center position, right? So.
I mean, my original build on DraftKings actually had what you suggested, and it was something that I thought made a lot of sense because I thought we'd have extra money to spend, which was DeJounte Murray and LeBron. And then I looked over on Fanduel, and that seems to make even more sense over there. So I think it's kind of interesting.
Yeah, I'm with you. Who is Isaiah Livers?
Just a guy. I don't know.
Okay, he's not the one you're going to tell me, dude. He's like a freaking number 4 overall pick. He's like the greatest player of all time. Not one of those guys, right? Okay.
I have no. There's some guys, you're going to lose track of some guys in the NBA.
Okay. Well, Brandon Knight. No, let's see.
Nathan Knight.
No, there's a Brandon Knight who's playing, who's back in the league too.
Oh yeah. Oh, which is that one?
Remember Brandon Knight?
No, I know Brandon Knight, but
I think he picked him. Somebody picked him up again recently during the COVID
protocol
pickup.
Night, so anything can happen. Got that Washington Knicks game that was like a brush by earlier is now like.
How funny is that, right?
Yeah. I think Kuzma is not a guy I would use on DK, but I think he's fine. He could certainly get hot. On FanDuel, you just have to question of who you're playing. Oh, he's 5,400. That's kind of crazy. I do like him on FanDuel, but I mean, there's a lot of guys popping on FanDuel. It's just, do you want him or do you want Burks or do you want? You're going to want to play Levert. You're going to want to play Hernan Gomez. You're going to want to play Naz Reid or Jokic. Saddiq Bey is 5,400 also, and Saddiq Bey has a lot more guys missing than Kuzma does, and he's also a better player than Kuzma. It's tough.
I'll tell you what though. I don't want to say I disagree with this, but first thing you said when we started, when you said I wouldn't play too big or something, I think this is actually the slate where you should play more lineups just because of all the different options.
No, you're right in one sense, but you better be ready to give your night up then. You're not
Right.
going to be.
Oh, for sure. Oh,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Because any starting lineup change is going to change everything.
I mean, it's definitely not for the people like
that. It's
But however, I mean, it doesn't bother me too much because again, I'm in Matrix zone, so I'm gonna have it figured out.
Did you watch the new Matrix yesterday?
I did not. Don't spoil it.
I did. No, it was good.
Is it good?
I thought it was good. I mean, of course, every movie's gonna have little moments where like there's things, but I thought that for what it was, like, it's pretty good.
I'm catching up. I'm the new season of Money Heist.
Yeah, but yeah,
I'm gonna watch that. I'm gonna watch that show that you told me about, the Yellow Jacket.
Oh yeah, and the other one on HBO is really good too. But the Yellow Jacket is really good. He said, Sensei Jay saying he figured he'd shoot more than Dinwiddie. Yeah, of course he probably will shoot more, but you don't get point. You're not just getting points for shooting. Dinwiddie is going to have the ball in his hands, and he's 40. First of all, he's cheaper. He's going to have the ball in his hands. He's at a less desirable position, which is odd. But point guard is actually worse on FanDuel, and especially on FanDuel, you don't really care too much about the guys scoring. You're caring about you don't care about his actual scoring. You're trying to play guys. That's why Buddy Hield, as much as he's been a good play lately because he's been cheap enough over there. The reason he's cheap enough over there is because he doesn't offer you anything but scoring. So they're going to reward players like, the players that are higher priced over there are the guys who are going to block shots, get steals, things like that. That's why Royce O'Neal usually is more expensive over there, for example. So in terms of steal block upside, you would think that Dinwiddie has a massive edge over, and obviously assist wise, he's a huge edge over Kuzma. And Kuzma is just a wild card guy who's going to be owned at, cash type ownership. I think that's.
Oh, is that right?
I think so on FanDuel. He's 5,400 on FanDuel. He's 6,800 on DraftKings. It actually kind of makes him all the things I'm saying make him a good play on DraftKings, a good tournament shot. But
yeah, I just like that whole concept. By the way,
it makes so much sense, right? Like it's.
Yeah. What I'm referring to, for those of you that haven't been around, just like if someone's like a really, really good value on one side, but just kind of an okay value on the other side, just play him on the other side.
Yeah. Yep.
Let me see what this looks like now. And what about, man, there's another guy we didn't talk about since this morning is Lance Stevenson.
That's never been a consideration for me.
Oh, it's been for me.
I mean, you could like him, but if you're going to play Lance Stevenson, play Josh Jackson.
As you would say, play them both.
No, I wouldn't with Lance Stevenson.
Let's go.
I could see him getting there. Don't get me wrong, but 25 is not enough tonight from him.
No, definitely not.
But that might be close to his ceiling. Like maybe his ceiling is 30.
Yeah, but what about the second half?
I mean, there's a path. If they announce Bogdanovich out cheats, I'm going to change my tune a lot. Okay. But unless they do that, I don't think they're going to.
First thing I have to do is I want to put in my save the 500 lineup because definitely want to do that. So the good thing is that if I play that lineup, I'm never officially out if I play the Murray LeBron lineup.
Guys, ask about spend ups if you want to, because that's the only thing I can really address right now.
Right.
Seriously, it's nothing else I can talk about.
Well, there's Embiid. Embiid's going to be what, like 0% now?
What's that? Oh, we got another one of the trolls in the chat, so I'm gonna have to go on YouTube and block these guys.
Well, the good thing is I don't even. Oh, should I poof him?
Yeah, block him everywhere.
Let me see. How do I do that? Hold on a minute. Give me a second.
Dude, it's Christmas. Go troll somewhere else. Get out of here. And let's talk about some high price spend ups. And please like the thing, even though it's hard because it's that time of year where it is Christmas. Oops.
It is Christmas.
Somebody came in yesterday and was just going off at the end too. I don't know. They were gone for a while, but maybe the Christmas spirit has gotten them.
Yeah, the Grinch or whatever.
Yeah.
I'm gonna block him as soon as I find the browser with the chat in it. How about that? Is that fair enough? I'm going literally. I have like 6 browsers open, and I just don't know how to find. Oh, here it is. I think it's in one of these. There it is. So
Well,
who do I got here? Oh, wait, who's it? Who I got here? Oh, Bob's Trailers. All right, let's see.
Yeah, I'm blocking him. I'm gonna block it. Just
block user on YouTube.
Yeah, there you go.
Boom. It says something went wrong. Please reload the page.
He's blocked.
Okay. Oh,
okay.
But because we already blocked him, that's why I can't block. Bobby does drugs. Oh, very nice, Bob. That's really, really nice. Seriously.
What are they even talking about? It's ridiculous. These guys are absolutely like I mean, seriously, I would love. There's a part of me that would love to just be in person with these people. Is paying down at center viable? Yeah. On which side are you talking? I'm assuming on both sides it is. I said Naz Reid and Hernan Gomez being the preferred options. I don't think Gorgie Jang is a real option. Now he can always get there, but I don't think that's the way that I would want to go personally on this with all the value that.
Let me just see. All right. So first,
and we're gonna miss on some of the value today. We're gonna have some. That's the Corey Joseph issue. Like, what happens when they're down, 25 in the third? Do they leave? Do they bring in the other guys and then just he never gets to play anymore? That's a real possibility. Jokic is the best spend up. I'll just do my spend ups because it's not coming up.
Okay.
Jokic is best spend up. The best value is Hernan Gomez and Naz Reid, assuming Naz Reid is starting.
Yep.
And
what about Demarcus Cousins?
Honestly, I don't even think he's in play. I'm not even sure he's going to play. I'm kind of surprised they haven't announced on a back-to-back that they're going to play him. But if they play him, like he can always put it up in minutes. But are they really going to play Cousins, who literally hasn't done this in 6 years? Are they going to play him back-to-back games where he plays 27 minutes, back-to-back days? I don't think so. But he did play 27 on the second back-to-back last time. So, look, you know what? Let me take it back. He's definitely in play. He's just not a guy who I'm siding with. I would just much rather play Naz Reid and Hernan Gomez. Which feels really crazy to say out loud.
So if Naz Reid doesn't start, you still think he's okay?
I think he's a good tournament play, but I think he's much better, much safer than he doesn't. Who's this? I'm getting questions on the other things. Where are I don't even know where this Jason Bailey's coming from. He's not even on YouTube, so you're gonna have to block that guy everywhere too. I've never done meth, guys. I've never done anything that doesn't come from the ground. That's my answer to that question. That's true. If we go read at the bottom, spend up at point guard on Fanduel. What are your top 2 spend ups at point guard on Fanduel? That's a really, really good, and I wish I had a better answer for you than what I've got. So I don't spend up all the way. I'm gonna play Brunson either at point guard or shooting guard. I'm gonna play Dinwiddie as one of my point guard spots. So if I'm going to spend up, I would want it to be probably the guy who, oddly enough, I think Steph is probably the most popular play, but I think the best play might be DeJounte Murray or LaMelo if you're going to play the Jokic angle, but you're not because you're playing Reid at center. So I would say DeJounte, then Steph, then Drew, then you get the 8K guys. I like Mitchell, I like Lowry. I don't like Lowry as much as I would because that game really worries me.
Oh, that game's a joke.
Eric, will you please block?
Yeah. Who do you need? I thought you did it already.
I'm going after you, by the way, so it's not me.
I don't care. I'm just busy right this second. Hold on.
It says it's on YouTube. No, I know. It's pretty crazy.
I'll take care of him in a minute.
I'm going to report him.
Let me just do this lineup first, then I'll take care of it. Okay.
Thoughts on Brunson? I love Brunson on FanDuel. And I like him fine on DraftKings with all the value we have. All right, I might have to get out of here and finish building my lineups because I'm trying to run my stuff too, and it's a little tricky, especially with the trolls bouncing around in here.
Okay, then we'll just do this. I'll take care of him in a minute.
Middleton.
So you don't think Trey Lyles is a good player today?
I think Middleton Holiday with a Brunson run back is not what I would do, but it's fine. Like I would do it on DraftKings. I don't know. It's interesting. I think I'm open to it. I just don't think it's my favorite thing. Both criminals. I don't know what the hell this guy's talking about.
I'm going to block him as soon as I do this draft.
I'll do it.
I got it. Because I want to see what he said.
Do you?
Yeah, I do, actually. Thank you. I do. I want to embrace the hate. Let's see. Let's see. So, Jason Bell, the same guy as before, right?
Yeah, it's one of the other something. Sixers start Curry, Korkmaz, Thibault, Harrison, Embiid.
He's a criminal in a suit. Oh, nice. Criminal in a suit, sir. Let's block him. Boop. Okay, so he's out.
Dinwiddie and Kemba together. Yeah, I like it. I don't like Kemba as much as everyone else does tonight, but I do like him fine. I'm going to have to run, though, guys, because I have to finish my builds. And I hope somebody takes one down. I will be in Discord, as I did yesterday when Noir was starting. I jumped back in and said, Noir in there. If I see things, I'm going to try and drop little things in there. And if you have any questions, tag me, and I will try to answer them. But good luck, everybody. Good luck, Sheets.
All right, see you later. I got something I got to do. Hold on. Okay, now let me just do Fanduel. You guys can watch when I do this, actually. Now, let me see Fanduel for a minute. Dinwiddie and Kemba together? Yeah, I didn't. Anybody playing the football game? I'm totally playing the football game, by the way. Yeah, I think, you know what, Carl, you might be right. I mean, as much as you're, whatever, you definitely might be right. 2 quick fouls right to the bench. Yeah, I mean, it's definitely possible, but I just think, and the odds are that doesn't happen. You could be right. Jazz are still minus 12.5. That is a good question. It's stayed the same, 12.5. That is Okongwu starting. Okay, that's actually, it's pretty relevant, actually. Of course, you can't guard Gobert. I mean, that's not what I'm. Okay, let's do. Let's do Fanduel here. Yeah, they are 14. Yeah, I figured it would have moved. What are you guys liking the football today? And we have an opinion on the game? I'll tell you what I like Phoenix. If you want to lay a lot of points, I like the Phoenix as the 15-point favorite. I usually don't play the favorites like that, but Oklahoma City coming off of the Denver win, I mean that's extremely strong. And they're gonna get blitzed, I think. Actually, we got to do this. Sorry. And then we'll put this one over here. And then I got to do a different lineup for the baller here, I think. See what a 3-max build looks like over here. I think I got what I'm doing here. This looks like kind of a good play here. What does this look like? Dylan Ryan, Russell, Levert, Murray. Okay, that's good. We like need the Dinwiddie. Yeah, I think this is the idea. Do this one. Yeah, I'm getting a lot of DeJounte Murray now. Yeah, that's pretty good. See some more questions here. Gonna fade Kittle? Okay, that's not bad. What about the Okongwu? That to me could be that could be interesting. The Okongwu could be a good play. Do you like Thibault at all? What if Marquise Chris starts? I wonder what would happen then. I wonder if we could do a power forward at 3,500. I don't even Noel. What the hell am I doing here? Power forward. Play Herbert Jones. And then I could play a point guard. Could I play a point guard? Could play Wanamaker, couldn't I? Looks like a pretty badass freaking lineup. Why am I getting any Nate Knight? I don't want that. Nate Knight. What the hell is that crap all about? Nate Knight is this is not what I want. I think I'm gonna have to go in a second because I gotta take Nate Knight out of my lineups. Where do I have him? Nathan Knight is on what team even? Oh, he's on the Timberwolves too. 13 minutes. No thanks. I don't want to do that. I'll try one more thing and then I'm gonna proof you guys. But let me try this. Go back to DraftKings. We're not gonna play Nathan Knight. I want to play a Kongu. That's what I want to do. I don't want to play Nathan Knight. why would I think to have that? Let's see. Nathan Knight. Oh, I don't want Cousins. I want a Kongu. Kongu. I want to have 25% of that, I think. Okay, so LeBron, I don't want all of that. Shoot. Okay, so this is good. I have to rebuild my DraftKings here. So let's try this again. We're going to give a Kongu a little bit of a bump in projection, I think. Yeah, so he's going to get up to, we'll give him 21. And we'll do a new build. And this is going to be with, so I do want to play the lineup with DeJounte Murray and LeBron. Okay, so that's just one lineup. Let's do 20. Well, that's just the one. That's got Cousins. I would rather play Kongu, I think. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to go LeBron. We're going to take him out of here. We're going to take DeJounte Murray out of here. So I don't want 20 lineups with them. And then we'll build again here. So I'm only building one. I'm really just talking to myself. Sorry about this. I just don't really have time to pay attention to chat. So you're literally just hearing me talk to myself. I apologize, but that's what you got. That's what you got right now. Okay, so I unfortunately made DeJounte Murray locked, which I don't want to do. For some reason, I just can't unlock him. I don't want to poof you guys. I like to talk you through this, but I can't quite get my, oh, there it is. Okay. 20 lineups. Fine. So this gives me Dylan Wright and all this stuff. All right, this is fine. Russell, all this. All right, this all looks good, actually. Ingram, all this baloney. All right, good. So we're going to take 19 of these. Boom. And we're going to play it like this. Okay, that's going to be my lineups. And now I'm going to edit. I was in Matrix mode. I'll tell you, that guy kind of threw me off my game here a little bit. But I'll figure it out. Okay, so we're going to here. Boom. Here. And then the 4 top ones we're going to put over here. Good. And then So we're going to do, we're going to save this. Then we're going to upload this, but I still want to get the Okongwu. Okay, hold on. So let me see what my big one looks like, because I do want to play the big one with LeBron and Murray. And again with the Nathan Knight. What the hell? Let's go back to this then. We're going to go back to Nathan Knight. I don't want to play him. As much as they want me to play him, I don't want to. Diallo, Reddish, Murray, Wanamaker is fine. All this is fine. Naz Reid is fine. It's going to be these lineups over there. This is what they were. I'm going to replace them with these, and I'm going to. I don't know why I'm so into this Okongwu play, because you know what? I really feel as though Atlanta really likes him, and they really want to play him. I hope that his, I hope that he's not hurt. I hope that minute limit is kind of been taken care of, because I really want to do this. So let's do this. Boom. Put this over here. And then we'll upload this, and then I'll manually do the one with the big one with the Okongwu. Let me just make sure I still don't have the Nathan Knight, who they always want me to have for some reason. All right, so Nasri, okay. All right, so that's fine. We don't need him. Aaron, that's fine. Aaron Gordon's questionable. It's probable. Okay. No one's playing him, that's for sure. Let me just see. Where's the big one here? That's the fadeaway. And re-entry max. Splash. Oh, all right, hold on. We're going to edit this one. All right, this is the one we want to edit. This is the big one. This is, I want to get DeJounte Murray. That's fine. And then I want to put Okongwu in here instead of Trey Lyles. And instead of Trey Lyles, you're going to put in. Well, let's see what let's build one with SaberSim. This is exactly what I want to do. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to play DeJounte Murray. We're going to lock him. Where is this? Let's show all players. Actually, let's go back to the beginning. Home. We're going to do DeJounte Murray. Locked. We're going to play LeBron James. Locked. We're going to play Okongwu. For some reason, we want to play Okongwu, right? No, he's a center. Locked. And then we want to build from there and see what we come up with. Okay. We're going to build from here. And then we're going to do this. Let's see what we get. Okay, and that's Okongwu and Cousins you get. I just don't know if I want to do this with Cousins. I could always change it if he's not starting. You know what? I think I am going to do that. I'm going to put this in like this. And I'm going to change this. Edit entries. Can always change the Cousins one if he's not starting. I think that's a good idea, actually. Let's do this, and then we will do this. Perfect. Very nice. And very nice. Just make sure I have all this done right now. How much Cousins do I have? Oh, perfect. I have that. I mean, Kongwu. Okay, very good. Okay, let's do a little Jazzer 14 now. Who am I rolling with the captain? All right, let's find out. Let's find out. I'm going to do another run here and see what I can do with my showdown lineups. I will tell you exactly what I'm doing. Okay. I'm playing 20 lineups, but I'll tell you who I'm running my big one. How about that? I can show you all this, whatever. Who cares? Who cares? All right, we're going to upload the data. And again, projections, as you guys know, mean very, very little in Showdown. Boom. And then let's just roll this. Boom. 20 max. We'll build 20 lineups. I'll let you know who I come up with. I hope it's someone I've never heard of. I love that. I just love the showdown lineups when you have these guys you've never heard of. Because when they come in, oh boy. And we had the Alanis Morissette the other day. That was fun. We had Alanis Morissette in the captain. We cashed in the big one. That was strong. Let's see. So right now it looks like 40% Jeff Wilson in the captain. That looks to be where I'm going. And I do have, let's see what I have here. And other highly owned guys. Nothing, this is really annoying. There's nothing particularly off the board. It's the usual guys, man. Really boring. Garoppolo, Tannehill, Wilson. Boy, this stinks. Yeah, oh well. I wish I could be any more of a, more off the board here. I just can't. That stinks. So just the normal captains, just the Jeff Wilson is my main captain, and then just all the other dudes. Man. That's pretty upsetting. But it is what it is. And again, I'm only playing 20 lineups on DraftKings. I'll let you know Fanduel in a second. Fanduel stinks. I don't know why I play it, but yeah, nothing else to do, right? Yeah, so in my main, I'll give you my main one. My main lineup on DraftKings, I do have Jeff Wilson at captain. I do have a lot of Hilliard, by the way, throughout my lineups. I will tell you that as well. Let's do a FanDuel. You want to do a FanDuel one? Let's do it. Let's go to FanDuel. And we'll just do, it's just so little you can do to be different here. It's so ridiculous. Let's see if we can try. Let's pin the randomness like all the way at the end and see what we could do. Ready? How about this? Let's do that. We'll pin it all. I mean, this is like we'll do ownership all the way over here, right? And let's really see if we can get different. And it won't even let me because there's just so few combinations. And I'm not doing any salary restraints or anything like that. See, this is what you get. You get this crap. But you know what? We're going to play anyway. We're going to play 20 in the lottery and chop it with 1 million people, maybe. Then we'll play 5 in the whatever. They'll play 1 in the big one. And then we'll just, oh, well. Let's see. NFL, single game, CSV edit. Download. Okay. I'll fill these in here. So there's this one. How many does this one have? This one has the 20 lineups. So we'll put that one in first. Yeah, so nothing particularly off the board in the showdown slate tonight. We're gonna have we're gonna go over the Saturday slate tomorrow. I mean, I'm not busy on Christmas Eve, so I will, or tomorrow during the day. So I'll make sure to get you guys content. And what I'm trying to do is get the Christmas Day slate up tomorrow night. That's my in the NBA. That's my goal. All right, that's gonna do it, guys. Let me just check one last bit of questions here. Keys are fading fit. Kittle or Samuel? Not sure if you can get there with both. Yeah, I don't blame you. Send Sanchez what's going on. I don't know. You tell me what's going on. It's me. All right. Listen, for those of you that celebrate the holidays, I guess if you're not gonna be around, Merry Christmas to all y'all. And I mean, for me, there's a lot of sports going on the next couple of days. There's tomorrow. Tomorrow there's nothing, but Christmas Day there's basketball and football, and then Chan reminded me that Boxing Day on the 26th is huge soccer slate, so we're gonna get up there for that too. A lot of stuff going on. Merry Christmas to all. Hopefully you get something good under your tree, that being a GPPW.